Hey folks, it is May 16th, I think, at 5 o'clock. First, I should probably say hello. It's been a super long time since I've posted, I think maybe even a year ago. Actually, one of my classmates said that she had watched all my videos last semester and had noticed that I hadn't posted any videos in a long time and told me to make a video. So, Glinda, here I am making a video specifically for you. So I guess I want to start off with an update in some ways. I just passed my 4-year mark on my transition. I'll be 4 years post-op on June 3rd, and end of April was my testosterone start date. So, it feels really good to be this far into it. It kind of feels like, at least for me, that I turned the corner really, and I'm able to kind of start my life. And not to say that when you're in transition or when I was in transition I wasn't in my life. It just feels different. It doesn't feel like year after year I'm sort of waiting about like, oh, what's next, and oh, what's next, and I guess in some ways it's about landing. Like, I've landed, and this is where I'm at, and this is who I am. And I think that as I get older, that with age comes a certain amount of comfort and calmness in some way, I suppose. So combining that with being 4 years into transition has landed me in a place of feeling really good and feeling really complete in some ways. And that's not to say that someday down the future, or even right now, if I had the money available, that I wouldn't pursue further surgery-related um, transition-related surgeries. But that's not where I'm at right now financially. So that's sort of where I'm at with my transition. I just finished up my first year of grad school in an MSW program. So that's exciting. So this time next year I will be graduating. I gotta tell you, man, it's been a long process. So graduation is a long time coming. I've decided to do a thesis. So over the summer I'll be conducting some research, and the topic of my thesis is self-esteem, adaptation, and integration of transgender and transsexual people. And my specific research is going to focus on comparing people who socially and medically transition at a younger age and their levels of self-esteem, adaptation, and integration, and comparing that with people who socially and medically transition in an later age. And my hypothesis is that the younger you are, the higher self-esteem, and the older you are, potentially the lower self-esteem. That may not turn out to be true, but that's sort of what I'm looking at. And then I was also awarded a fellowship through the university that I'm at, and that fellowship is pre-doctoral work, and so I get some financial support to do additional research, and that additional research will focus on parents of children who have socially and or even medically transitioned under the age of 18, and through the parents' perspective, how well or the levels of self-esteem that they perceive their children to have, and how well they've adapted and integrated into their world. So kids who are socially transitioning at 6, 7, 8 years old, they're able to have affirming experiences through junior high and through high school, which includes potentially like proms and so forth. So one needs to take a look at that stuff. So I'm pretty excited about those things. Sorry, I'm moving the camera. Super excited about those things, and looking forward to starting that research. The other part that is not exciting is I know that I've talked a handful of times about my brother and my relationship with him, or the lack of relationship with him, and my niece, and that I hadn't seen her in 6 years. Unfortunately, on Thanksgiving this year, my brother died, and as a result of that, my Christiana's life is just on a very different course now. I am now back in contact with my niece, his daughter, so that's a bittersweet sort of consequence of his dying. We are moving up to Southern Oregon, up to Ashland, to be closer to my family and be closer to my niece. In no other circumstance would Christy and I ever consider moving up there, but it feels like the right thing to do at the right time. So we're actually moving in 2 days, which is, why there's boxes all around me. Christy will be going to grad school up there. I actually will be continuing to do grad school down here in Chico. So I'll be commuting 3.5 hours each way every week. So even though we're moving, I'm going to be down here so much that it sort of is this weird foot in one place, foot in another place kind of a thing. And we don't really know where the next, 3, 4, 5 years is going to take us. So it's been an interesting process to deal with grief when there wasn't a relationship there, and when there was a lot of anger associated with my brother. So that has been something I've been working on, and I'll continue to work on. And in a lot of ways, as long as he was alive, I guess there was potential for a relationship, and now that he's dead, that potential in most ways is now gone. So it's been a struggle. It's been a tough 6 months for myself and my family. I was also diagnosed with bipolar 2 and started taking medication for that, and that has really positively impacted my life. It's allowed me to become much more grounded and much more self-aware and much calmer and move at a much slower pace, which are all good things. I feel pretty stabilized at this point. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on. I'm going to Gender Spectrum Family Conference this summer, and I'm really looking forward to that. And I'm hoping to be able to go to Gender Odyssey. I don't know if I can financially swing that, but I'm certainly going to try. So yeah, that's mostly it. I mean, that's a lot, obviously, but I did want to sort of check back in with people around the 4-year mark, and because Glenda had said that I need to make a video. So I guess the last thing that I want to do, just is, I know that I appreciated it when I was early in transition, is being able to see surgery results multiple years out. So I'm gonna move, which is probably gonna make quite a bit of noise on the video. So you might want to turn it down or mute or something. Doable. I think that will work. Probably didn't help me hitting the computer. So I don't know how well you all can actually hear me, but follow the camera. So this is my chest. 4 years post-op. So feeling really, really great about it. We'll go this way. I do have thicker scars right here. As far as feeling is concerned, I have feeling around my nipples. I don't have a ton of feeling on my nipples, and the area that lines my scar, I don't feel a heck of a lot. Overall, like I said, I'm very happy with it, and I'm frequently without my shirt, so it's never really an issue. Okay, so I might see you in a year. I might be doing a 5-year update. I might be doing an update sooner than that. I haven't been really watching people's videos, so I don't know how you all are doing, so I hope this finds you well. And as always, my email address is super available. It's aydinkennedy@gmail.com. I still very much enjoy communicating with people, although I'm quite busy, so I don't always get back to you in a very timely manner. But so that's it. See you later.